This episode contains discussions of drug use and addiction. Listen at your own discretion. It is Thursday, the 20th of March, 2025. My name is Pigeon Rose, and this is my song of the day. Continuing our Irish-themed week here, we are talking about a song by a musician named Eden. Now, Eden is someone I just kind of stumbled across on the internet once because he did a cover of Hey Ya by Outkast. Now, if you don't know this already, that song, very famously like cheery and upbeat, but the lyrics, if you actually read them, if you actually pay attention to them, are deceptively depressing. Kind of a thing that's brought up in the song is that no one listens to the lyrics, they just want to dance. And so his cover was slow and echoey guitar and everything, and it really highlights how sad the lyrics are, and I really liked it, even though it's your really typical pretentious slow cover or something, but I still enjoyed it just because musically I enjoy it, you know. So I ended up looking up his other stuff and discovered that he is in fact Irish. His father's from Hong Kong, his mother's Irish. He's based in Wicklow, I think. Or he seems to be based in Dublin, actually. His name is Jonathan Ng. Hey, remember that name? Remember we talked about Anna Ng? But anyway, I stumbled across his song Drugs then, and that is the song we're talking about today because I love that song, and I have done for a while. And yeah, it's just a great song, and I want to talk about it. There is a music video. It's not a particularly happy one, so just be in the right mind space if you're going to watch it, especially given the title. You can probably guess that it's about drug use. The song may or may not be, we'll discuss that, but the music video very definitely is. So just, be forewarned about that. But anyway, let's go listen to it now and then come back in a few minutes and talk about it. And that was Drugs by Eden. Oh, man, I say it every other fucking song. I love how the song builds up and fades away, but there's a very specific dynamic thing that Eden does here because it goes silent sometimes. Sometimes it's just his voice and then the music hits in hard. I love that so much. The song is called Drugs and there's talk about addiction and stuff in it, and you could interpret it in various ways. Eden has said himself that he's not going to tell people what it means because he thinks interpreting it is one of the biggest parts of music, and I get that, but also I want to know what it's about. Jonathan, come on. No, so to me it feels like it's about kind of being addicted to love in maybe a unsavory way, and I don't mean like in a creepy way, I mean like in an unhealthy way maybe, but you could certainly read it as just fully being about being addicted to drugs as is the typical addiction thing, right? The music video is really interesting because it shows a guy who's like clearly kind of disheveled. He has a low paying job, he gets his paycheck, it's really low, he's clearly strung out. He goes to and he keeps having these flashbacks of him with a woman clearly in a happy relationship from some time ago, and then he goes to I don't know how to say drug den without sounding like a cop. He goes to a crack house and he buys drugs off a woman, and then he goes home and it turns out that he's actually buying medication for his girlfriend who's in bed with a shaved head and IVs and stuff. And so the implication is, I guess, he can't afford the proper treatment for her, so he's getting her black market drugs and pretending that that's not what he's doing to her face so that she won't think less of him, you know what I mean? It's a really sad, emotional video. Says a lot about healthcare, doesn't it? The actor playing the boyfriend, he does some really good facial acting. He looks broken in a lot of parts. Just before he goes into the girlfriend's bedroom, he's sobbing into his hand because he doesn't want to make any noise. It's hard to watch, but a really well edited music video as well. I will talk about that when we get to the chorus here, but first let's go through the lyrics, shall we? Because I had the best of the worst sides, and I had these lungs, and I had too many flashbacks that I just let them burn till my chest is on fire and my head just won't die. I guess I'm lying because I wanna, I guess I'm lying because I don't, because I just feel so tired, like it's move or slowly die. You say you ain't you and you're like this ain't you and you know it, but ain't that just the point? A lot of people read this to be being about being addicted to lying, which I get. I think that falls into what I was saying about the addiction to love in an unhealthy way, I had the best of the worst sides, it could be worse, but it's still bad, right? I had these lungs, makes it sound like it's about drug addiction, like I said. I had too many flashbacks. I just let them burn till my chest is on fire and my head just won't die. It sounds like a panic attack, you know? I guess I'm lying because I wanna. I guess I'm lying because I don't. Because I just feel so tired, like it's move or slowly die. Move or slowly die is great. He's so tired and fed up with how his life is that it's like either I move on to a new thing or I just let myself waste away, right? You say you ain't you and you're like this ain't you and you know it, but ain't that just the point? So, you know, that could be talking about being strung out on drugs. It could be talking about some sort of problem in their relationship. It could be talking about lying, like I said. And then we get the pre-chorus and chorus. You don't know how to let go. Who said this must be all or nothing? But I'm so caught below and I'll never let you know. No, I can't tell you nothing. Because I'm a fucking mess sometimes. But still, I could always be whatever you wanted, but not what you needed, especially when you've been needing me. Because I'm a fucking mess sometimes and I'll say what I don't mean just because I want it or maybe I need it. Swear lion's the only rush I need. So when I talked about good editing in the music videos, what I mean, for the first verse, you get this, like the introduction to this guy. He's walking down the street. He's in work. He gets a shitty paycheck. And then in the pre-chorus bit with the you don't know, you get the happy flashback of him with his girlfriend or wife, actually, it's implied because he is wearing a ring. And then when the cause I'm a fucking mess sometimes, a guy bumps into him and then it like wakes him back up into the present. And it's such a good cut. I love it so much. Can't not think of it when I listen to this song, you know. So you don't know how to let go. Who said this must be all or nothing? It sounds like there's an uneven amount of love in the relationship, you know. But I'm so caught below and I'll never let you know. No, I can't tell you nothing. That specifically makes me think of the music video, him not telling her where he gets the drugs, you know. Because I'm a fucking mess sometimes, but still I could always be whatever you wanted, but not what you needed, especially when you've been needing me. Makes me think he's saying, I pretend to be a better person because I love you and I want you to be happy. But the problem is that you will only be happy if I am myself, which is not what I'm doing, right? It's like this kind of feedback loop of lying and trying to placate someone when that's not what they want you to do. But if you don't do it, they're not going to be happy. Does that make sense? And then, because I'm a fucking mess sometimes and I'll say what I don't mean just because I want it or maybe I need it. Swear lion's the only rush I need. So here he's saying like, I lie to you because I want to or maybe I need to because that's the only thing maintaining the relationship. And then he says swear lion's the only rush I need. And that's the real comparison here, is that he's not addicted to lying as such, but that's how he gets his happiness, right? Is lying to her. And then we get the second verse. Because all I needed was some words to say that all these feelings don't mean shit to me. Because it's all just chemicals anyway, yeah. And I got way too many routes to take to make this all just go away and find another heart to break. So heartless with these words I say, just saying what I'm supposed to say because I had nothing for you. I can't love when I can't even love myself. Things I would rather be thoughts at the back of my head, but I'm addicted to hurting and I got these lungs and I spent too many late nights just thinking a hole in the earth. Man, all I need was some words to say that all these feelings don't mean shit to me because it's all just chemicals anyway. You know, he's saying like he's just searching for the words to work around the feelings because it's all just chemicals. Again, comparing love to a drug, right? And I got way too many routes to take to make this all just go away and find another heart to break. Makes it sound like he's saying I could break up with you, I could cheat on you, I could date other people. So heartless with these words I say, just saying what I'm supposed to say because I had nothing for you. Again, just like placating someone, lying to them because he wants to continue the relationship when that's not what should be happening. And I can't love when I can't even love myself. I mean, that's a common thread you hear in people's lives. You need to learn to love yourself before you can love someone else. Not because you're incapable of love, but because you need to be in a position where a relationship will be healthy, you know? Things I would rather be thoughts at the back of my head, but I'm addicted to hurting and I got these lungs. It feels like a compulsion almost, you know? I would prefer for these things to just remain in the back of my head, but I need to feel this, you know? And I spent too many late nights just thinking a hole in the earth. That makes me think of the phrase like worrying a hole into something, right? And then the pre-chorus, till the sky is on fire and my head still won't die. I guess I'm lying because I wanna. I guess I'm lying because I don't. Because I just feel so tired, like I need something to come alive. She said, you ain't you and you like this. This ain't you, what you doing. And I said, that's the point. So only a little bit different to the first one. Till the sky is on fire, my head still won't die. Again, it sounds like a panic attack or an anxiety attack. I just feel so tired, like I need something to come alive, right? And then I said that's the point, like he's admitting at this point, you know. And then the pre-chorus and chorus is the same lyrically, but I love how it just cuts at it. I said that's the point. You don't know how to let go. Like the music completely drops away and it's just his soft vocal. I love that. And it sounds so tender. And then the I can't tell you nothing 'cause I'm a fucking mess sometimes. And the music comes up, you know, it's so good. And then it ends after the swear lines in the Russian. It was just like a, yeah, oh, I need it. Just kind of scatting and whatever. Good God, this song is so good. The music video is great. I love it so much. And, you know, he's a popular artist. He's not like stadium tour popular, but like people listen to him all over the world. And it's cool to have an Irish artist like this because, you know, the different artists I've talked about so far have largely been in the kind of folky, rocky, alternative space. But this song is like, it's a pop banger, so to speak. It's a sad one, but like it's, you know, it's electronic music and that's what's popular. And it's cool to have that representation in Irish music as well. So that's pretty much going to be it for today. Thank you so much for listening. Please hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think, tell other people about this show. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Anyway,